Donc, je vous redis tous bonjour et merci d'être là ce matin pour la présentation d'INFRACHIP. INFRACHIP, projet européen auquel Minalogic est associé en tant que partenaire avec pour objectif de diffuser l'offre de ce projet auprès de son écosystème et plus largement auprès des industriels et s'assurer aussi que le dispositif répond aux besoins des acteurs européens, notamment français, du semi-conducteur. Je suis Laure Quintin, directrice Europe à Minalogic. Et aujourd'hui, avec moi, j'ai Marco Sica de Tyndall en Irlande qui coordonne le projet et Fabien de la société Fiji qui a bénéficié d'INFRACHIP et qui pourra témoigner de son parcours. Quelques règles avant de leur donner la parole. Vous avez vu, vos micros et vos vidéos sont coupés pour juste permettre un déroulé fluide du webinaire. Sachez qu'après chaque présentation, vous aurez la possibilité de poser vos questions. À ce moment-là, bien sûr, on vous réouvre les micros, les caméras aussi, et on est en petit comité, donc justement, n'hésitez pas à vous montrer et à poser vos questions. Le workshop est enregistré. Le lien vous sera partagé à l'issue du webinaire pour que vous puissiez le revisionner ou le partager à votre réseau. N'hésitez pas, vos collègues, vos partenaires, votre écosystème. Ça doit largement être partagé. Et il sera également disponible sur le lien sur la chaîne YouTube d'INFRACHIP. Donc, je vous encourage à vous abonner à la page INFRACHIP et vous abonner également à la page LinkedIn du projet pour avoir les informations, les dernières informations effectivement sur les résultats du projet, mais également les nouveautés, venir nous rencontrer sur des salons, voilà. Ça, c'était du coup pour mon introduction. Vous êtes surtout là pour écouter et découvrir ce qu'est INFRACHIP. Du coup, je laisse la parole à Marco, donc de Tyndall, qui pilote le projet. Marco, the
Hello.
floor is yours.
So,
Marco, pardon,
hello.
fera en anglais. Pardon, Marco, I forgot. Marco will introduce the INFRACHIP in English, and afterward, Fabien will also present in English. So from now on, it will be in English. Also, your questions. But as it is a European initiative, it is also good that we switch to English.
So, thanks, Laura, for the introduction, and welcome everybody. Sorry, my French is not great, so the presentation will be in English, and I will share now my screen. Here we go. So let's start from the beginning, and so everybody can see my screen, right? Laura, can you see my screen?
It's okay, Marco.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Marco Sica, and I work as project manager for the EU and Strategic Programs Office at Tyndall National Institute, Cork, Ireland. And as Laura said, I will speak a little bit about our research infrastructure on semiconductor chips and INFRACHIP project, in particular the INFRACHIP project. Before doing that, I will give a very small introduction of the institute where I work. That is the Tyndall National Institute, that is located in Cork, Ireland. Cork now is in the south of Ireland and is the second biggest city of the Republic of Ireland. We are leaders in atom to systems research, especially in the area of micro and nanotechnology, photonics, quantum engineering, and materials. We are more than 650 between engineers, researchers, and support staff, with almost 60 nationalities, more than 150 between master students and PhDs, with 50 million plus total annual income, 80% from competitive fundings, and more than $500 million infrastructure investment. So now, let's speak about INFRACHIP. What is INFRACHIP? INFRACHIP is a European project with overall budget of approximately 15 millions and the duration of 4 years, starting in January 2024. The main aim of INFRACHIP is to basically create the first integrated and distributed research infrastructure for the development of the next generation of semiconductor chips. What this means, here again is like the map of all the partners in the consortium. As you can see, they are all around Europe, and except for the dissemination partners, we all have like labs, equipments, and technologies that we all share to create, as I said, a distributed research infrastructure. So basically, we have a website, and where is showcased like our offers of technologies and equipments that we have divided in 5 different areas. So it's power, sense, think, connect, and sustain. And of course, for every area, there are sub areas. For example, as you can see, sense here, we have advanced sensing, stretchable and flexible sensor, photonic sensing. And if a researcher or an SME or a large industry doesn't have a particular equipment in-house, can basically access our infrastructure basically for free. The steps to, here is again our consortium. The steps to access basically our infrastructure are 5. It's very quick and easy to access. And we have to place, the potential user has to place an inquiry. After that, write a proposal. So applies the second step, writing as a proposal. There is a selection step, and after the access and the outputs. Let's start from the first one, that is the inquiry. So the potential user goes to our website and place the inquiry with a short description of the requested access and contact details. This information goes directly to the single point of contact, so a single point of contact to our basically access interface team, and it starts a discussion between the potential user and the interface team about basically identifying the most suitable facility. Because as I showed before, we are different partners in the consortium. So we have firstly, based on the inquiry and the type of inquiry, understand which is the best facility that match the access basically. Of course, there are transnational access rules, regulations, and these will be discussed in a pre-proposal discussion. So even before starting the proposal, to see if the potential user is eager to fulfill all the rules and fulfills basically all the rules. I'm gonna read full of them, a few of them. The user's country needs to differ from the facility. The user must not have the requested technology equipment in-house, as I said before. User must publish the results except SMEs, large industries in open access. We also have a max of 20% budget for no EU users. After the basically this discussion, the user will be in contact with the technical point of contact in the chosen facility, and the proposal writing can start. Of course, in a previous, the beginning of the discussion, will be discussed also the required effort. We will have a max required effort of 40 person days. So the max is 40 person days. And after that, the user and the technical point of contact of the facility can start preparing the application. That is, of course, confidential. And the proposed include proposed innovation, expected outcome, and access planning. Here is written TA project efforts typically are 15-20 PDs. Yes, in average, yes, but the max is 40. And the proposal, of course, cannot be submitted unless pre-approved by the facility technical point of contact. Third step is the evaluation, the proposal review. Each proposal is evaluated by 3 reviewers, at least 3 reviewers, sometimes 4. And if one of the reviewer gives a low mark, we allow the user to provide clarification, like for basically a paper review, in a paper review, and we have a evaluation as well. And after that, there is the access itself. In the access doesn't mean that a person has to access directly the facilities, but of course the job can be done by directly as, for example, in Tyndall. And the access can have max 10 days of visit from the user. After that, we will have the output. That is the last step, of course. Here is just one slide about the training programs for INFRACHIP, because, of course, one aim of INFRACHIP is also to create the next generation of, let's say, researchers and engineers in the area of the semiconductors chips. And we have RAPs, so Research Accelerator programs, that are usually done for early career researcher and around 2 days, where 6 participants can access our facilities, and basically everything is funded. Similar are the hands-on training that they are like a little bit more hands-on, as the word say, where participants basically are brought in our labs and foundries. INFRACHIP school are a little bit longer and are basically a training program not founded for participants, because numbers here are bigger. We had INFRACHIP school with around 50 people last month here in Tyndall. And the INFRACHIP digital schools, that is basically one full day with 4 webinars, 1 hour each on a particular research team. We are gonna have in October in Tyndall, for example, one webinar that will be about healthcare and edge AI. And also these training programs are showcased in our website, INFRACHIP website. So thanks very much for the attention.
Thank you, Marco. Do you mind if we just go very quickly over the INFRACHIP showroom on the website?
Not at all.
Just as a complementary information, all research infrastructures are listed on INFRACHIP website, very detailed about what you could, which kind of technology, which kind of facility, in which country you could access. And there is an online showroom, and this is where you can pick the topic you could be interested it is, Marco mentioned, maybe not exactly the one you could access. Maybe after internal review of your project, the INFRACHIP consortium could offer you another facility because it is timely, better, it suits better timely and for other reasons. But just so that you can exactly have an insider on where you can find this very relevant and detailed information on all INFRACHIP infrastructures.
Yeah, thanks a lot for specifying that. And here I share my screen again. You can see this is our beautiful website. And if we go, as Lars said, on showroom, you can see all our offers, the portfolio of offers. And as you can see here, they are divided in different areas. So we have 109 for sense, 79 for think, and so on. And here you can see they are divided also for other topics. So, for example, key enabling capabilities. And you can easily navigate, and you can also easily say, for example, for each technology, which partner of the consortium are related with. For example, Genome Research is in Austria, Tyndall Cork, and so on. So as you can see here, it's very easy to navigate. So of course, if you are interested in access our infrastructure, of course, the first thing will be coming here, so that basically when you start the first discussion with the access interface, you know more or less already which facility you want to access, basically.
Yeah. And access can be physical or remote.
Yes.
That you mentioned as well.
Thanks.
Thank you, Marco. Are there any questions? Maybe we can open the mics. Merci. So please feel free to open your mic and ask your question if you have. Otherwise, it means that Marco was very precise and complete. And yes, Arnaud, bonjour.
Bonjour, good morning. Thanks,
Hi, Arnaud.
Marco. Thanks, Marco, for the presentation. You mentioned the purpose of INFRACHIP was to give access to our equipment located in labs. Can you precise the purpose of giving access to this equipment? Is it only for R&D purpose, or could it be used by private companies to produce, make some manufacturing steps or process for small volumes or things like that? Thank you.
So is merely and first of all for research. So can't be used by SMEs and industries basically for a commercial purpose for one of the steps just to produce something. So our is a research infrastructure. So it's merely for research purposes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
But it's still open to industrials.
Is still open to industrials, so while of course more to, let's say, the R&D area, not just
Later
for like
on,
a step to propose.
Yeah. Later on, Fabien from Fiji, a French startup, will describe what they did with INFRACHIP. So it's an industrial and what they did with INFRACHIP.
Of course, every case, like once you basically you place the inquiry, like every case is different. So once you place the inquiry after with our INFRACHIP, basically point of contact, we can discuss base case by case if your basically request is acceptable or not. It's very case dependent, I suppose.
And that's also what it is interesting with INFRACHIP, is that it is really custom. It can, as I said, be remote. You can send samples, or you can also go to the facilities with one representative, and all is supported by the project. So it is also everything for free.
Yes, exactly.
Marco, just maybe if you have some key figures, how many inquiries in total and how many projects supported, roughly?
That's a good question.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, one second.
I should have asked it in preparation, sorry.
I think at the moment we have, I'm opening one spreadsheet. At the moment we have 282 PAs approved.
Projects approved.
Yeah.
And inquiries,
so it's
more or less?
It's a big number. It's a big number. So, okay, sorry. We have 157 approved and 282 inquiries.
Okay.
157 approved and 282 inquiries, yeah.
So it also means that
we are at
more than half of the inquiries are good ones and are received and approved.
Yeah, exactly.
And INFRACHIP could help them.
Yeah. And also we are just, let's say, in the middle of the project.
Exactly.
1 year and a half through. Because the project will finish the end of 2027, yeah.
Okay. And more or less also halfway of the budget consumption. So it means there are still a lot of opportunities for new inquiries. So this is the message. Okay, very good. Until 2028.
Yeah, January 20. Yeah. 2028 maybe. We are gonna have
okay, end of 2027 maybe. Just one year and a half for those of you who could consider. And you have projects maybe that could fit. Still 1 year and a half to apply. Okay, thank you. Fabien?
Thanks.
You want to continue with testimonial that should maybe illustrate the path of an INFRACHIP user? Fabien, merci. Thank you for being here. And please. Perfect. Well, maybe presentation mode. If you...
Okay.
Now, yes, perfect. Perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Fabien Lanou from Fiji, where I work as a research and development engineer. So Fiji is a deep tech startup that used to be part of the University Marie-Louis Pasteur in Franche-Comté. And that for more than 5 years of research and development. And it's been now a little bit less than a year that we're a startup. And even though we still have contracts with major space actors such as Ariane, CNES, and ESA. And our objective is to develop a swarm of microbots that you see here on the right. The idea is that these microbots are 4 millimeters, and they are actuated by electrostatic forces. And as a whole swarm, the idea is to use them in space for different applications such as capture, auxiliary system, and camouflage, for instance. The actuation is possible thanks to metallic patterns on the shells that you see here. And as you can see, for now, we're still in low TRL, and we want to grow as fast as possible in TRL, but we face some limits. And that's why we need the INFRACHIP project to help us. Because from our side, we have expertise in electrostatism, simulations. We can supply the shell of the robots. We can make the test, the electrostatic tests, but we are not capable to deposit the conductive pattern on the 4 millimeters robots. So in order to help us with that research, we contacted first Minalogic, and then we applied for an INFRACHIP project. And we found out that Sezamat facility in Poland is equipped with an aerosol jet printer. To give some context, we started by contacting Minalogic by the end of the year 2024. We were in contact with Tony Mandron, and then he led us to contact the Sezamat to talk about our project and to deposit the first round of application through INFRACHIP. So our final submission for that first project was around March 2025, when we were still part of the university. And the project started by the beginning of the summer 2025. For that first project, the idea was to test that technology from Sezamat, aerosol jetting, only on one face of the microrobots. First, to test this technology to see if it's suitable and if we can validate some very basic electrostatic concepts. And the results were very good because we succeeded into latching to microrobots. Latching means that thanks to the electrostatic forces, we got to stick two microrobots together thanks to electrostatic forces. So that's the first step of feasibility, but we're still very far away from what we want to do. This is why we deposited a new project this year to go a step higher in complexity. Well, thanks to the first project we got with the INFRACHIP, that helped us to create Fiji as a spin-off, because from this year we got a lot of good results, and that helped us in the decision to create Fiji as a spin-off and not be part anymore of the University Marie-Louise Pasteur. And we want for this new project to validate another concept that's more difficult, and that's called the rolling. It's basically the make the robot moves. So for that, we need to coat more than one face. And this step is very new and different because we have to redesign a lot of parameters from our side, because we need to make new patterns, and especially Sezamat, we have to rethink its approach to be able to coat this time very highly curvated surface. So this project, we talked about it with Minalogic in April, and then we were in contact with Sezamat a few weeks after, and we got to submit it by the end of May. and we got the answer from the proposal like a few weeks ago in June. So this time it was way faster than the first time because we already know a bit of the INFRACHIP process, and we already knew Cesamat because we're in contact with them. So it was like very fast, 2 months. From the benefits we got from the INFRACHIP project, first is that we are a deep tech startup, and we need for that project very expensive facilities and equipment that we cannot afford, but that are essential for our research and development roadmap. And INFRACHIP made it possible to access to Cesamat facilities and expertise. And thanks to that, we got very good results. And we'd like now to confirm those good results with the new technological step and see if that technology is still suitable for high curvated surfaces. And on another point, we're very satisfied with Cesamat's first results, their reactivity and their commitment in the project. They were very interested with what we were doing. And for this new INFRACHIP project, we planned a trip to their facilities. So we're going to spend two days there to see them, to see their equipment, and understand better how that works, and also to get a physical contact to strengthen our relationships with them, because we're now thinking about submitting join European project together to get European fundings. And last point is a sum up of the application process. So for this second process, what did we do? First, we contacted Laure at Minalogic to see if we were still eligible for a second application, to understand better the workflow, and prepare us to properly prepare that application. Then once Laure confirmed everything, we contacted Cesamat to tell them about this new project and see if they were enthusiastic. That was the case. And then we did all the process that Marco presented just before, with the first application online, and then with a form. And this is all. Yes.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Fabien, de cette illustration. Maybe we'll switch again to English. So thanks for illustrating it from the point of view of a user. Are there any questions? No? Okay. I might just have, because it comes from my observations, as I'm also in charge of helping and giving advising our members in accessing EU support, EU projects, and it is often seen as quite complicated, quite heavy, quite not always answering one specific small need. Do you see, or do you think, Fabien, here, INFRACHIP, well, I think it is quite easy to access and also very precise and really answer the one specific need? Or do you think it is still a bit complicated? And if so, what it is a bit complicated?
Well, from the access, it was from my side, it was very easy for the second application because we already performed one first application.
Yeah, for the second
and
one.
from
But for the first one, it was also easy.
From the first one, well, we didn't know the project, so Tony Mandron presented
Exactly,
us.
my colleague.
Yes. So yeah, we had a call together, and he presented us all the project, how it works, what were the potential partner to work with. So that really helped us. And we're lucky because Cesamat got the exact answer for our needs, and they responded well with that first project. And now we are hoping that this second project will confirm that this technology works well for us.
Okay.
Also, if I can add something, is like the writing of the proposal is a joint effort. So the proposal will be written together by the potential user and the technical point of contact of the facility. And the different point of contacts in different facilities has an extensive experience in writing proposals. So basically, as you can see, like once the proposal is written, most likely will be accepted, and there are just a few back and forth between the user. Usually, for my experience, because I work as also technical point of contact for Tyndall, there are maximum 4 or 5 back and forth of the proposal between user and at the technical point of contact before the proposal is submitted.
Yeah.
And also, if you see the form, it's like a very small form, like that really the first draft can be done in less than half of a day, I would say.
Yes, but basically what we did with Cesamat is that we planned a meeting together, and we had the form under our eyes, and we just prepared the meeting together, and then we fill out our part, they fill out their part. We agreed on the technical aspects, and then I sent it to your colleague Veda, and Veda made some little comments about it, and we sent a new version. And then we got her, and then she said it was okay. And after 2 weeks, we got a positive answer.
Yeah, it's also quick. Okay, thank you. Karim?
And
Yes.
just to add,
yes,
the
Marco. Yeah.
last thing is that the review process is every month. So it's very quick to be accepted as well, because the review process is every month.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks.
Karim? Bonjour.
Okay. Bonjour. Thanks, Laure. Thanks, Fabien, for your presentation. I have one question, obviously, if it's possible to answer, of course. I have noticed that you speak in your slides about aerosol jet printer. Can you give more details on that?
Yes. It's basically a machine that will make a deposition of an aerosol. It's basically a liquid with nano-sized powders of a metal, and it will spray it on a surface with a very high precision. The reference they use is an optomic printer.
Okay. But this capability, this machine, it's a laboratory machine accessible through the INFRACHIP program?
Yes, that's the one we got access to.
Okay. Thank
and
you.
it is based in Poland in a laboratory of Cesamat laboratory in Warsaw.
Warsaw.
Warsaw. Yeah.
Thank you.
And Fiji could access it for free. A couple of days were officially opened at this in this institute for Fiji to travel there and work on the machine with the technicians with the Polish technicians.
Thank you, Laure. If it's possible, we can exchange about that at the end of the meeting or in the next days, because I am following a startup who collaborate with us.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, maybe she needs this kind of capability.
Let's,
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. Okay, very good. If there aren't any additional questions, then I warmly thank everybody for attending today, and especially the two speakers, Marco, Fabien, for their insightful presentations. Again, you will get all slides. The recording will be shared, and please do not hesitate to contact Minalogic, myself, maybe first as Fabien, if you want to first exchange on potential projects. Otherwise, if you prefer, just place an inquiry on the website as suggested by Marco. Otherwise, and share the information and the opportunity also to colleagues, to projects, to anybody you think they could be interested, because it's a fabulous opportunity that shouldn't be missed. And I would be, at least in Minalogic, happy that our network and larger ecosystem can benefit from it. Thank you.